So I decided I'm going to show you guys a little bit of my life during the week when I make videos and when I'm on the road. So let's just do it. I literally came straight from a 3-week collaboration tour from North Carolina with Brian Wall, West Virginia with Melody Joy, and Pennsylvania with Katie Parson. After that, I went directly to the Holiday Inn in Forest, Mississippi, dropped off my clothes, drove to First Baptist Lake in Lake Mississippi, and started unloading my gear with Jared Smith and Ethan Pettigrew. What's up, guys? I'm gonna just show you real quick where we put our stuff. Once I throw this bag. Oh, boy. Needless to say, I was busy out of my mind, I was exhausted, I hadn't started planning yet, and still needed to get a video out by Saturday morning. Which leads me to my first step in creating weekly music videos on the fly. I generally allot myself a time where I am totally free to plan and be creative. Hey guys, it's a new day. Today is Monday. Mondays are usually the day that I take the time to figure out what song I'm going to be covering or writing or figure out what I'm doing. And so Jared and Ethan are off to lunch. I decided to stay back to get some stuff done and figure this process out for the week, how I'm going to get a video out. This is the most important part of creating a video. The more detailed you can be, the better off you are when you hit the ground running. However, this also needs to coincide with open-handedness, because there are things that you just simply cannot predict. So I just got a call from the guys, and apparently their car broke down, and they are about 45 minutes from here at the mechanic shop. So I am gonna take some time and go and get them. I have never had a music video go exactly the way I planned it.
Our vehicle started making a noise that it wasn't supposed to make. And so this is the backup vehicle, which is full of a bunch of things.
A few things to remember when something goes wrong. First, you are an artist. Your job is to be creative in all aspects of life. This not only includes your art form, but also all the areas around the art form that are needed for it to be made possible.
We're done just as it's starting to rain. Praise the Lord.
And second, God is sovereign. When something happens in your schedule that is out of your control, it most likely means that God is at work in your schedule. I would encourage you to take a step back and ask the Lord where He may be redirecting you for the day. We had no idea where we were going to film. Thankfully, the church allowed us to use one of their rooms to film in for a few hours. We looked around, chose one, and just went with it. Good morning. We are gonna do a one take in this place, in this room here. Hello. Make sure to be thankful and creative with what the Lord has provided you for today, because you don't have anything else. Tomorrow may be different, but today, this is how the Lord chose to provide for you. And also remember, your audience doesn't know, nor do they have to know, what could have been or what would have been. Do not be scared of long, awkward, and exhausting hours. When you find these windows of opportunity to make these videos, put your heart and soul into them, because you may not get other opportunities for the week.
So DVIC,
Yes.
what are we doing today?
Trying to make a plan today. Today, we're heading to the church. We're gonna unload, go to Jackson, get the subs. We're gonna come back to the church.
Sushi.
We're gonna practice the song that we're trying to make this week for my channel. We have rehearsal, we're leading worship. That's our plan for the day. Do you have any other questions, Jared? These windows of opportunity are your best friend when it comes to making weekly videos. Learn to love working hard when you have fought for, planned, and found these windows of opportunities. So that actually took a really long time. What's kind of cool about this though is it's like just being able to show you guys this part of my life. It's just so much of going with the punches. What you're given for the day, you use. What we have the ability to come up with, we just run with. When you finish filming and editing, just let it be. All the things you wish you could have changed, let those things be motivation for next week's video. As an artist, you are not defined by one video. Let fearlessness define you as you reveal your progress to a watching world. Something most artists just simply don't have the guts to share.